Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Dallas, COWBOYSFANS. Let's get to the news. The NFL landscape is buzzing right now, and the Dallas Cowboys are at the forefront of a potential game-changing move that could reshape the NFC East and elevate their Super Bowl aspirations. Rumors are swirling that the Cowboys are eyeing a blockbuster trade involving Penei Sewell, the star offensive tackle from the Detroit Lions. This isn't just speculation. A combination of credible sources like Adam Schefter and others are pointing towards a significant shift that could solidify Dallas's offensive line and give them a serious edge heading into the critical stretch of the season. Now, let's take a deep dive into what's really happening here, why the Cowboys are so interested, and what it could mean for their playoff push. Penei Sewell has been a dominant force when healthy, and his recent stats are nothing short of spectacular. The 25-year-old anchor tackle has been a cornerstone for the Lions, especially in 2025, where he's been playing at an elite level. He's appeared in 15 games, earning a PFF grade of 92, 5 overall, which is tops among all tackles in the league. His pass blocking, unmatched with a PFF rating of 93, 8, and his run blocking isn't far behind, sitting at 91. 2, he's only allowed 1 sack all season, a league low and a testament to his consistency and skill. Sewell's win rate in pass sets is 72%, and in the run game, it's an impressive 81%. Plus, he's been a key player in generating yards after catch for his teammates, boosting yardage and efficiency for the Lions' offense. This kind of performance doesn't come cheaply, though. Sewell's contract is a hefty $20 million cap hit, which is a significant commitment, especially for a team like Detroit that's already stretching their cap with extensions for players like Amon-Ra St. Brown, who has a $28 million deal. The Lions are in a tricky spot financially, trying to balance their Super Bowl window with the need to keep key players like Sewell. The Lions are also looking to prioritize their cap space for future extensions, especially for players like St. Brown, who has been a vital part of their offense. On the other hand, Detroit's management might be more open to trading Sewell if they believe they can rebuild with younger talent or aim to acquire draft capital to bolster their roster further, especially considering their 10-5 record and their position as NFC North contenders. From the Cowboys' perspective, this trade makes a ton of sense. Dallas has been battling some instability along their offensive line, especially after the injury to Guyton, who tore his ACL and is out for the season. This has put more pressure on the remaining linemen and exposed some weaknesses in protecting Dak Prescott. The Cowboys' sack numbers have been troubling. They've allowed 45 sacks this season, which ranks near the bottom of the league. That's a clear area where they need to improve if they want to solidify their offense and make a real push in the playoffs. Getting Sewell would be a game changer. The Dallas offensive line, which has been solid but inconsistent at times, would gain a true anchor at right tackle. Sewell's presence would dramatically improve their pass protection, reducing sacks and allowing Prescott more time in the pocket. His ability to open up lanes in the run game would also boost the Cowboys' rushing attack, which has been somewhat inconsistent as well. Imagine a line with Sewell and the existing core of Smith, Martin, and Tyler Baiadas. It would instantly elevate their efficiency and explosiveness on offense. It's no secret that the Cowboys want to be more balanced on offense, and a player of Sewell's caliber would help them achieve that. Furthermore, the trade wouldn't require an overpay. Detroit is reportedly looking for a first-round pick in the 2026 draft and a third-rounder in 2027, which seems like a reasonable ask given Sewell's age and performance. The Cowboys, who are always aggressive when it comes to building their trenches, could be willing to part with those picks, especially if it means locking down a player who could anchor their line for years to come. There's also the aspect of cap management. The trade would help Detroit save around $18 million in future cap hits, which is attractive for a team that's trying to stay cap compliant while remaining competitive. Now, let's consider the impact this move could have on Dallas's season. The addition of Sewell isn't just about immediate protection, it's about setting the tone for the entire offense. With Sewell anchoring the right side, Prescott would have more confidence to take shots downfield, knowing that the edge rushers like Bosa or Parsons will face increased resistance. The improved protection could lead to fewer sacks, more sustained drives, and ultimately more points on the board. The numbers back this up. By bringing Sewell into the fold, Dallas could see sack numbers decrease by around 15%, EPA per pass increase by roughly 0.2, and Prescott's pocket time could be extended by nearly a second, giving him more time to read the field and make throws. In the running game, Sewell's presence could boost yards per carry from 4.1 to around 4.7, making the Cowboys more effective on early downs and helping set up manageable third downs. Their red zone efficiency could jump by about 12%, and third down conversion rates could improve by 15%. All of this adds up to a more potent, more reliable offense that could be a nightmare for defenses in January. The offensive line's overall grade would skyrocket from around 82 to 88 on PFF, and their yards after catch per game, particularly for players like C.D. Lamb, would see a significant uptick, possibly pushing total yards to over 400 per game. That's the kind of offensive firepower that can carry a team deep into the playoffs. Defensively, the impact might be just as profound. With Sewell solidifying the protection on the right side, the Cowboys can focus more on their pass rush and creating turnovers. Micah Parsons, who currently boasts a PFF grade of 88, too, would benefit from having less pressure on his side, enabling him to generate even more sacks and disrupt the backfield. The Cowboys' defense could see an increase of about 8 more turnovers, and their points allowed could decrease to around 22 per game from the current 24. That's a subtle but significant shift that could make all the difference in tight games. The ripple effect of this trade extends to the NFC East race as well. The Cowboys, already sitting at 6-9 but still in the thick of things, could see their chances of winning the division and making a deep playoff run skyrocket. Plus, with Sewell's pedigree, he's a 4-time Pro Bowler who's allowed only 5 sacks in his career and has a win rate of over 70% in pass sets. He's proven to be a reliable, game-changing presence in the trenches. Pairing him with existing talent like Smith and Parsons, Dallas could form one of the most formidable units in the league, capable of neutralizing even the toughest pass rushers. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The NFL odds for Dallas making a Super Bowl appearance would likely improve significantly with Sewell in the lineup. Bookmakers could boost their odds from +10, 0 to around +4, 500, reflecting the increased confidence in Dallas's championship potential. Sewell's addition could be the spark that pushes the Cowboys from a good team to a genuine contender, especially in a league where controlling the line of scrimmage is often the key to victory. The trade price might be around +6.0 on the betting markets, but the value in what Sewell brings to Dallas could far outweigh the cost. Of course, skepticism remains. Detroit isn't just handing over Sewell without a price tag, and there's always the risk that the Lions might prefer to keep him for their playoff push. But the signs point to a sense of urgency from the Lions' front office, especially given their cap constraints and the need to focus on extensions for players like St. Brown. In addition, Detroit's recent cap issues, with a tight budget after their 10-5 record, make a trade more appealing if they can get the right package. In the end, this trade could be a defining moment for both teams. For the Cowboys, it's about solidifying their offensive line, creating mismatches, and boosting their Super Bowl chances. For the Lions, it's about managing their cap and building for the future, even if it means parting ways with a key piece like Sewell. If this trade goes through, it wouldn't just be a strategic move. It could be a franchise-altering decision that sets the stage for Dallas to make a serious run at the title, echoing the trades for Williams and other key linemen that have historically transformed teams into champions. Looking ahead, the potential impact of adding Sewell is enormous. It's about more than just one player. It's about what that player represents. A cornerstone, a leader, a game changer. The Cowboys are always looking for ways to improve and adapt, and this move could be precisely what they need to elevate their game just enough to compete with the best. The NFC is wide open, and with Sewell anchoring their line, Dallas could be poised for a deep playoff run that culminates in that coveted Super Bowl appearance. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Sewell could be the missing piece that finally gets Dallas back to the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. Keep the faith, keep the passion, and let's see this team rise to the top.